Timmy. James. Kumbati, mommy!
Hiya Kumbatis, welcome back. It's Julie Gregory again for another Baby-led Weaning series video. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. This video is part of a series. In my previous videos, I have shared to you what you need to learn about baby-led weaning, what gear to use, and what to feed your baby. Now, I will be sharing to you about what I've learned on cutting your foods for a safe baby-led weaning. My baby is now 9 months and we have been doing baby-led weaning journey since he was 6 months old. So 3 months and counting. So here we are. How to safely cut your baby-led weaning foods for your little one. Before I cut all these fruits and veg, let us talk about the principle and the theory behind it. This way, we will know how to cut whatever food we have. Palmar grasp. That is the skill your baby uses to pick up his food. Yes, baby uses his whole palm to grasp the food because he doesn't know how to use his thumb and forefinger yet. This is what we call the pincer grasp, which usually occurs at 9 months. It can occur earlier, but they master it at around 9 months. Now, for baby to access the food, if they grasp it, for them to access the food should be cut into long and thin slices, like the size of your forefinger or your pinky. As for small fruits and veg, use your thumb and your forefinger as a guide to make a coin shape. Anything that is smaller than that needs to be cut in halves or quarters. Now, let's get cutting. Welcome to our humble abode. Little one is asleep, so it's the perfect time to film. First off is broccoli. Cut florets including the stalk. Some florets are large and chunky, so choose the smaller ones that will fit into your baby's tiny adorable hands. Cut closer to the head for smaller stems. Simple as that. Broccoli floret with stalk. Second is pumpkin. Cut lengthwise, deseed, and cut into smaller pieces sideways, making sure they are not too thick for baby's grasp. Take the skin off. This is a choking hazard. Serve pumpkins skinless. Next is string beans or green beans. This is one of my top 10 first foods. Do not worry about the seeds. Once they are cooked, they will be soft enough for your baby. I serve them whole. I just take out the string that runs down the length of the pod. Cucumber. For long cylinder-shaped veggies like this, cut them into spears. Cut them that they are long enough to peek out from baby's kung fu grasp. Avocado. This is a great first food for weaning. With only 0.7 grams of sugar in every 100 grams, it is comparatively low sugar content compared to other fruits. More so, it's high in fat and protein. Perfect for your baby. Cut into spears lengthwise. To add traction, leave the skin on the bottom half. This way, it doesn't slide from your baby's hands. Otherwise, you can give it without skin. Bananas. Who doesn't love bananas? It's like a go-to baby food. Cut banana in half. Take the top half. Make a slit around the peeling. Make sure it's not deep so it wouldn't slice the fruit inside. Take the peeling off and voila! Serve it like an ice cream. You can also cut them into spears. Apples. Take out the core, seeds, and stem. Cut into long, thin slices. My baby eats the peelings now because he's 9 months old, but for the sake of this video, I'll just take the peeling off. You can even slice it a bit thinner. Depends on your baby. Apples can be a choking hazard, so don't give it raw. You can steam it or bake it. Orange. If you are thinking about giving your baby orange juice, don't. Just give them the fruit instead. Same cut, long thin slices. Make sure there are no seeds. Kiwi, same principle. Yep, you guessed it right. Long thin slices. Serve it with the skin. Don't worry, your baby is smart enough not to eat the skin.
The aftermath. Oh, you want some more? You want the peeling? You go ahead and eat that. Joke only. Here you go.
Pear. Pears can also be a choking hazard, so don't give it raw. Unless overripe pear. You can steam it or bake it, the same as apples. Make sure there are no seeds. Now we go to the small fruits. Strawberries and blueberries. Strawberries, give them whole, with the stem removed. If they are small, they can be a choking hazard, so slice them instead. For blueberries, you can just simply smush with your thumb. Or if you've got lots of time, you can quarter it. You might be wondering why sliced blueberries are baby-led weaning safe when it is even smaller. Well, anything that is round, sleek, and firm is a choking hazard. So cutting them in halves or quarters changes the shape and gives traction, preventing it from sliding far back the throat, causing choking, whereas tiny round shapes will easily slide through. Sweet potato. We peel. You can either steam it or bake it or roast it. So if you want to steam it, you can just peel. Or if you want to roast and bake, just pierce it with fork. Still a slave. Pierce with fork and chuck it in the oven. I will show you how to cut it. So just apply the principle, longitudinal cuts. That's it for your fruit and veg. Now we go to the bread. Whole meal. Do not serve as is. Light toast, no crusts, and finger shape. Just to share a Kumbati tip, do not buy shelf-stored bread because they are usually high in sugar or sodium. Buy it fresh from the bakery, like this. Pasta. Another form of grain you can introduce to your little one as you start the weaning journey. Serve the pasta plain. This is good in checking for any wheat allergies. I personally like to use penne pasta, spirals, and thin spaghetti. For the spaghetti, I break them in half. Here you go, my dear Kumbatis. This is how they will all look. Before moving on, let me show you how you can add traction to these foods so they won't escape and jump off from your baby's hands. You can use rolled oats, breadcrumbs, iron-rich cereal like Wheat Bix, nutmeg, ground cinnamon, and some unsweetened coconut flakes. Just to emphasize, do not use cinnamon sugar because it contains sugar. Use the plain ground cinnamon. For rolled oats, you can blitz it to a powder or flour texture and use that as a coat. Sample here, we have an avocado coated in blitz oats and coconut. Banana and apple slices with ground cinnamon. Let's not forget about the meat. Introduce meat as early as 6 months. It's a good source of protein, zinc, and most of all, iron. Though you can get these nutrients from other plant sources or legumes, meat is still essential as it is pretty easy for your body to absorb. You can see here the grain of the meat. Cut along the grain, not against it. This is what happens when you cut against the grain. The meat can be torn into smaller pieces when the baby bites it, and that's a choking hazard. Remember, fully cooked meat only, no rare or medium rare, and cut into finger-sized pieces. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the cutting guide for 6 to 9 months. Once your baby develops its pincer grasp, you can start cutting your foods into smaller portions or different shapes. But that will be for another video. Before we reach the end, let me just share to you one cooking tip. It's a no-brainer prep. If you have a rice cooker at home, use that to cook your pasta and steam your veggies. Arrange your veggies in the steam basket. Add hot water to the rice cooker. Throw in your pasta. Place your steam basket in. Close and do smart steam. That's it. And ta-da! Perfectly steamed veggies and well-cooked pasta. That's all for today, my dear Kumbatis. Hope you learned something from this video. Just remember, baby-led weaning is safe as long as the foods are cut and prepared safely. Thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy the baby-led weaning journey with your baby. Enjoy meals together. Savor the moments. Embrace the mess. Embrace the cleaning up. It's gonna get easier once your baby learns how to eat. You will be amazed. I am. I still am. I continually am. See you all next week. Thank you once again for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on my other socials as well at Kumbati Mommy, Facebook and Instagram. And I shall see you soon. Happy cutting! Mwah!
Eating turkey meat. Lami. You like it?